Let's get ready to spitball. How's that for energy? Huh?
That's great.
I cringed.
No, I didn't cringe. We got episode 3 of the pod we were rolling. Dylan Scott is our first ever guest. Give it up for Dylan Scott.
Wow. A new voice.
Yep. In the stew. How does it feel to be in the stew?
Feels great.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. All right. I don't know how you want to start. I got some ideas, but
we're definitely having a one-on-one with Dylan Scott today.
Absolutely.
We did bring him here to, say some words. And then we also got to talk ball. We got a lot of stuff happening in Major League Baseball. We gotta cover.
Concordia baseball too.
And then, I was going to say, the other thing that I kind of thought of was we haven't really updated the folks on the CUC baseball squad.
There's a recent update. I don't know if you're aware.
Huge update.
Huge.
Some may say.
Yeah, like affecting the team. And I'm really excited to get your live reaction to this.
Oh, my God. I'm shaking.
Michael Southard's out for the season.
Yo.
Yeah.
Huge. Yep.
So that's why Dave said that in the car.
Yeah. Ferraro told us that he's redshirting, but I don't know. He's just out. That's all we know.
Left shoulder impingement.
Yep.
So I heard the word impingement being thrown around, and that caused me to say, what does that word mean?
I actually asked my Southern this earlier as well.
Hey, point the mic towards you more.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow, I sound way better now.
Beautiful. All
That's
right.
a change.
Yeah, Cam had his shoulder impingement. I don't know if it was in his throwing one.
Cam's never missed a season.
True. No,
So,
that's what he's
how
saying.
serious is this?
So that's what Cam was like, dude. I don't know if he's being a wuss or what.
Yeah. I was honestly saying he was a wuss as well.
Yeah.
Whoa, we're just welcome to the pod. Call out Mike Southard. Welcome Dylan Scott, everybody.
We're not calling out. We're just addressing. He's out. How does this change the pitching staff? Like, what are we thinking? First thoughts, top of the head.
And what I had written down was welcome in Dylan Scott, starting pitcher for the Concordia Cougars.
Yes.
We need to inform the audience who you even are. So we got a right-hander that acts like a southpaw. I mean that's what we got.
Number 55 and number 13
and 46,
48 actually.
48. Yep. Who's counting?
I got all my jerseys this year though, so I'll be 55, and we're rolling with 55 for the rest of the career.
If you have a bad start in 55 or a couple bad starts,
bring back 13.
13, lucky 13. All right, cool.
Sorry, Austin, you're just not gonna.
Oh, is he going for 13 too?
He has 13.
He has.
I have the 13 coat.
Imagine if you had to try out for your number. You going for 13 this year? No, you're not good enough.
That's
yeah.
There's definitely places where people have done that. You think?
Dude, Vandy, they had to earn their numbers.
Well, yeah, they had to earn their gear, but so did we. I mean, what's the difference between Concordia and Vandy?
They had to earn their numbers, though. They didn't have numbers.
Yeah, that's even more over the top.
They had shirts without logos, too. They had nothing.
I remember thinking, it was dumb that we had to do it, and we were kind of making fun of the idea, and then you look at, schools like Vandy, it's like, dang.
Yeah, I mean, top 10 baseball program, all the time. And
for sure.
If
Smitty took a page out of their notebook.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And that's the thing. If I'm a first-year coach, and I didn't know I was supposed to be a first-year coach,
yeah,
and all of a sudden I'm just like, hey, what do? I Google search that. What do you do? And then Vandy comes up eventually. So you just copy the best.
But anyways, back to
hear that croaking?
That's my chair. Yeah.
I thought I was fidgeting with mine.
No,
all right, cool.
It's my chair. But back to the shoulder impingement.
Yep.
Because you asked what it was. It's like when your tendon tightens up on you and it doesn't allow motion.
Oh,
for sure. Like he probably can't get back here.
Like he's saying he's got no layback.
Yeah. It's tough to pitch with that. Cam can
I was gonna say,
get by. He's an outfielder.
Yeah.
Did he have layback?
I mean, every pitcher's got layback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not Tipton.
This isn't just low key. Why is Tipton catching strays, bro?
Yo, speaking of catching strays, I threw a stray at him and he got hit by it the other day.
Whose fault was that, dude? Because I was flat-footed.
I wanted to address
and
that.
I should have caught it. But it was so off the mound.
Let's flash back to the throw before. You whiffed on a throw, and I said, "Nice catch, Kyle."
Didn't whiff. It touched my glove. Yes, but
you missed it. All right.
Whiff is a different.
Sure. No, you got me there. All right. But you missed the one before, and the other one was a little bit more to the left. Well, my left, your right, I think. Yeah. But still, I was like, "Bro, Kyle, lock it." That was my immediate reaction.
How I was cutting my changeups? You were cutting every throw you threw back to me. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Tipton said it didn't affect his pen, so.
It did knock the wind out of him, though, because he was
100%
struggling to breathe.
Because I threw it, too. I didn't even, I threw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely saw a tear come out.
Really?
It hurt for a second.
Yeah, damn.
I mean, that's what happened.
Did you hear that?
No.
I just dropped the D-bomb, bro.
Dang it.
Yep, dang it.
You mean dang.
Yep. I mean, dang. No
Darn,
swearing, by the
darn.
way. This is a
But-
PG pod.
Talking about the CUC pitching staff going into this year.
Yep.
Crazy stuff going on because first we lost going into the fall, we were like, is Dylan Scott a starter? And then you lose Riker, and now you're losing Southern. So congratulations, Dylan. You'll be pitching for the.
You know, if it wasn't the starting spot, I think I would have been a long reliever, and I would have been okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
you were open to the idea of relieving, for
Yeah,
sure.
I was open to the idea of closing, taking Bryce's spot.
Yeah.
But I think, well, here's the thing.
Yeah,
I think Elliott's
Oh, yeah.
going for a SP something spot.
Something.
Stuff is
Starter.
open. So are you, specifically, as a starter, what is the motivation? Does it change with the starting rotation as we see more guys? Do you have to work harder or work less? And, like, just be honest. No one's listening anyways.
No.
We got, what, 20 people?
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
I don't think it really matters. I mean, I'm trying the same. I mean,
Right.
but like, you know, I never really like.
Did the
went-
crowd post go down or up? Because there's a way it did both. When there's less starters, you have to be good. But also, you could have just not been a starter if we had too many, you know?
I don't think the crowd pulse changed at all. Like,
Well,
I think
Southard was considering being a reliever is the thing. You know, he said he would have been
Stamina,
comfortable
man.
out of the pen.
Well, in Florida, he should have been.
well, he
Yeah.
was great out of the pen when it came to his summer ball team.
Yep,
was gonna
that's
say,
why
did he-
he was talking to Smitty and he was so open to it. So I don't even know if he would have been a starter, you know? I don't know.
I just feel like you want at least one lefty.
We
you
definitely
know?
have less depth. Carroll's the only lefty on the staff now, which is crazy.
Yo, I didn't even think of that.
Yep. So matchups are just going to be, we're throwing our
Like-
righties at you.
Like Carroll's, well, he might get some start appearances or like,
For sure.
or what's it called?
Not anymore. How do you just start your lefty? You want him for that part of the lineup when it's rolling through. We need the outs.
True. But, like,
Fair.
dude, having one of them is
But,
just
like,
so tough.
Then you get our starts against Aurora, where like you might want him to open the game.
What happens if he has a bad day? Now you have 0.
No,
you know what
but
I'm saying? You don't even
I
have
don't
a
know.
backup lefty.
I'm not going to focus too crazy on that because our staff's still, like, really deep. Like, our staff's still good.
Start saying, like, JT, start throwing with your left hand.
We need something. But, yeah, so that changes up Concordia and stuff. Speaking of, like, people listening to this, like we mentioned, Keith tore up the pod, bro. Keith tore it up.
Mr. Connolly.
I sent the last pod to the family group chat saying, listen to it. It was a good convo. We walked out of there feeling pretty good, and Keith was like, this is a snooze fest. I'm gonna put this on when I fall asleep. Dylan Scott said the same thing, so
that's
we
where-
got to address it. You know, that's why I started the podcast with we're ready to spitball. The energy's up. We're
Well,
trying.
When we left, we're walking back to the dorm after last pod. You got excited. You gave me the dap up. You're
I
like,
did.
Good stuff today.
Well, at
Good
least
stuff.
the subject matter was good. Like what we were
I
talking
felt
about
very
was good.
about the last pod.
But
And then-
it doesn't mean it couldn't have sounded mopey. Maybe we need the energy up. Maybe, Dylan, in your notes, bro.
Yeah, no, I was writing it down. You guys had no energy. It was mopey. I was getting tired listening to it.
This is why we need the criticism. I
And-
feel like I'm bad at taking
But-
criticism, but we needed it
I mean, from my point of view, I like the stuff you guys talked about. Like the topics weren't bad.
for sure.
Just sometimes you got to move on.
For sure.
I've been begging for the criticism.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I get it. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Shout out
'cause
Lacey.
I was gonna say
Shut
when
up.
your sisters would say something, I just disagree.
I'm
you know.
playing though.
But sometimes you gotta step outside and like see the other perspective. I don't know.
Yeah.
Keith was tearing it up. He wants to call in though, and I think
Well,
we'll do that next pod.
Mm-hmm.
So get Keith and his thoughts on. So yeah, that was something I was thinking about. I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Well, how much worse did the Cougars get by losing Michael Southern?
Yeah, stay on it.
So how many wins were we at? How many wins are we at now? It could be more, could be worse, less.
one
it
and
could
a
just-
half is like the line, I think.
Is he a 1.5 WAR player? Wins above replacement?
Just because
No.
he's a lefty, bro, and
Oh.
he's effective. Like mid-3 ERA last year, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, it was around that. He lacked innings because he got hurt though in
Yeah.
the middle of the year.
Yeah, that's why I don't think this is like a Southern being a wuss moment. Like we're talking whole season. There's got to be something deeper. It's not just he's having a bad start.
Yeah,
and he
no,
leaves
he's
the
not
game.
just like tired from
Yeah.
cardio, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna sit this one out.
No, I wasn't calling him a wuss, but I think
I did.
Well, like I also did, but I didn't mean it in the way you did. I was saying like I think he's like out for
You could throw-
first 20 games of the season type.
Okay.
Okay,
And like I don't think it's a whole season thing. It didn't sound like it, at least when
Alright.
he was talking to me.
I've only heard it from a
throw
couple
without
people. but-
layback.
I mean, not with the same velocity or movement, but
I don't know. Like the thing is this like a PT thing? Like you go stretch it out over a couple week span, and
can't you just start doing mobility?
I don't know.
I don't know how like sharp the pain is. Like if it's a soreness, yes. If it's a sharp pain, then you probably want to take it easy. Like
Somebody was telling me though he was throwing a pen the other week. Maybe it was Peckham that was catching, and he goes Souther just stopped and said he needed an MRI like midway through the pen, and that's when I first knew that he wasn't throwing. I didn't know it was going to come to this though.
Impingement.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. We done on the Southern topic? One of your critiques was to move on. We got to move on.
I guess
Here we go.
that covers the pitching staff.
Yep.
I know you had other thoughts on the CUC baseball team.
That's kind of all I wanted to address on the CUC baseball team.
Well, I will say the practices have gotten better.
Agreed.
We tore it up the first pod. We tore up the bunts. The bunts have gotten better. The rundowns have gotten better.
Yep.
There's been individual performances that have been questionable.
I mean, I think we just needed those first couple rocky practices to shake the rust off, and now we're understanding everything. Everyone's kind of on the same page. We're having better practices for sure. So
I'm more confident as a CUC baseball player now than I was 2 weeks ago. Even in the coaches.
Understandably so. Yeah, I agree. Show. You?
for sure.
Yeah. All right, sweet.
Nice.
CUC baseball. We can talk MLB baseball.
Could go MLB here. A lot of trade acquisitions and signings have been going on.
Yeah.
I have a fun question
Okay.
about what is happening. So we just saw Luis Robert leave the White Sox, and that was the last remaining 2021 White Sox player on the roster. My question is for Kyle, how many wins do the 2021 White Sox get in 2026? So they're all how they are now. So Tim Anderson sucks now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So I can't just transfer that team to time travel.
No.
Into
Everyone's
this
now.
year.
The pitching staff, I think, got better.
Well, dude, like Abreu is he's retired.
Yep. So how many wins do they get now?
God, they get, I don't know.
58.
No, it's under. It's
No,
under.
their pitching staff's so good. Giolito, Crochet, Rondon.
You got Hendricks, though. He's
Rodon.
like gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hendricks, our closer, he had like top 5 saves that year.
Moncada
He's
just
gone.
signed $4 million. He's playing third. You got Tim Anderson.
I'm not even mad at Moncada. Like he'll have a solid
I was
season.
going to.
He'll probably be like the best player on the team. In all honesty,
Who's playing second?
Cesar Hernandez, is he still playing?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Leori Garcia's gone. Like he's not playing anymore. I don't even know.
You got Lubob in center. You got Benintendi and it was Benintendi, right?
No, he wasn't on the team in
not yet.
21.
Was that 22 then?
That was a 22.
23, maybe 22.
You were a senior in high school.
Maybe,
I feel like
possibly.
he's been there.
5-year deal. I think this is like his 4th year or 3rd year. So
Well, if it's his 4th year, it would be 22.
I know he wasn't on the team in 21. That's all,
All right,
that
either way.
matters.
So you got
Yeah.
you got Lubob.
Adam Eaton was on that team.
Adam
Like he's
Eaton.
retired. Like he's gone.
But the pitching staff's like it's not the starters win you games alone.
All you named was Giolito and Crochet.
Giolito,
Rodon.
Crochet, Rondon.
Lance Lynn's gone. You know,
Dude, I don't know if it's
we're 3
58.
pitchers deep.
Who's
we got
the
no
other big-
bullpen.
Who's the other big pitcher that the
Dodgers
Dodgers took?
We had a Kopech.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kopech? Yeah.
He could. Who knows? You know, I don't know.
I felt like he's a pretty big name.
Big name.
Yeah.
But he was injured last year. He didn't throw. Didn't throw in the playoffs at all. We're winning 40 games.
Yeah.
So a regular season for the White Sox.
Regular season, and
Yeah.
Yep.
But we're on the come up, all right?
Take it.
As far as this Luis Robert trade goes, like, might as well talk about it. I've never seen more people on, like, both ends of the spectrum. Like, some people love it. Some people hate it.
I'm a fan.
I'm in the middle. I don't know how to feel, but time will be the only thing that, like, tells
I'm a
in
fan.
a trade like this. Continue.
I'm a fan because we both know that Lubob and Acuna both have upside.
Yeah.
Lubob's older, and at the end, near the end of his deal, right? He has 2 years.
No, we
left?
picked him up for $20 million this offseason.
So it's just 1 more year.
1 year.
Okay, yeah. So he has 1 more year.
Yeah.
You have Acuna for 5 more years.
5 years of team
Yep.
control.
I haven't really looked into the arm you got, but either way, Acuna is just the
He's from Harvard.
infield version. So he's smart.
Yep.
He's the infield version of Robert.
He'll be playing center.
Okay, well,
Yep.
if he's gonna play he is an infielder, but if he's gonna play the outfield, sure, dude.
Getz said he'd play
Go
center.
do it.
So he's gonna do it. The thing is, we have a theme of picking up like expired prospects. Like this guy was a prospect 2 years ago, had a bad season last year. What's he gonna do? People are saying like he has a better runway with the Sox. He's gonna get more time and more looks. Not as much pressure to succeed like he had on the Mets. You know, a lot of bright lights over there. So I think that was my chair.
No, definitely.
I think
not.
it's definitely mine.
Mike Soroka. That's a name that both teams have had.
For sure.
Gave him a chance. Top prospect.
Yeah, I just don't know. I really wanted to see how Robert fared in this lineup because it's like more exciting than it's ever been in the past couple years. And, you know, it's just something. The lineup is something to look forward to. Without Robert, it's kind of 6-7. So, what are we doing? What is this generation doing? You are on your phone in the middle of the pod, both of you. All right.
Yeah, what are you calling me out? Actually,
I need like
that's
eye
a great
contact
segue.
to like
So here's the
confirm
thing.
what I'm saying.
That's a great segue because one of my questions on my notes is, are you addicted to your phone?
Yes.
And we're gonna talk, not just you. We have a guest today. Are you addicted to your phone? We're gonna talk about it. But I was looking at the lineup of White Sox that have left. So,
okay.
Good thing this is audio only.
Yep.
But yeah, are you addicted to your phone?
Yeah. I'm addicted. I'm more addicted than anybody, I think.
I'm addicted.
I'd be the first
and
to
I just
admit it.
can't get enough.
Yeah.
Because I'm on it all the time, no matter where I am.
Dude, so I find myself, I'm forgetting my phone places because I'm just not on it.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it's a great problem to have.
I feel like
I
I'm
wish
not-
I had that problem.
Dude, I lose things because I'm so addicted to my phone. Like I'm so lost in what I'm reading. I put it down, and what is so funny? It's
You
the
lose
truth.
everything. I mean,
lose
Ex-
everything.
That's the source. I'm telling
I
you.
know, yeah.
I'm looking at my phone, and then I get up and leave, and I forget everything else. It's crazy.
Yeah, no,
It's the source. Maybe that's why I'm clueless, quote unquote. You know?
No, you're just clueless.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
what's like when did you realize you were clueless? Like, what was the sign that you're like, maybe I'm not wired correctly?
Probably when he lost 2 sets of room keys.
before that, bro. We were clueless. Here's the thing. I think I'm only clueless in this friend group. I go back home with the other boys, and I'm like just fine. I operate just fine. Maybe we're all clueless, and we just come from.
I was gonna say it's
You
like the
know.
blind leading the blind.
Dude.
Shout out OPEP. All the
Yep.
boys back home, Ryan
Yep.
Hindle.
Probably half of them are listening. Maybe they're all aware for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty addicted to my phone. I'm not gonna focus on like the screen time because I think I play it at night. You know, sometimes fall
my
asleep
screen
to a
time's
YouTube
washed.
video.
Yeah.
It's not accurate.
I would love to compare screen times, but I know like I
It's
fall
still
asleep
way
with
higher.
YouTube on,
Yep.
or
It's still way higher than
I'm a
it
big
should be.
podcaster.
Now, I wonder if I'm addicted to my phone or if I'm addicted to the apps on my phone. You know what I mean? Like,
No, because
Yes.
if you
The
hear
answer's
buzz,
yes.
if you heard buzz right now, you don't know what app that is. You're looking.
Dude, I like
Sometimes you hear other buzzes.
I like imagine buzzes
Mhm.
in my pocket and I pull it out and nothing's there and I just feel worse about it. I'm
but like
what am
I
doing?
don't do that for text. Like, someone texts me, I take my sweet
Ooh.
freaking time to
That is
answer
the
it.
swear save of the day by Dylan
Hey.
Scott.
Big save.
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
good.
No,
yeah.
phone addiction's crazy. Cause like, that's like a real thing.
Yeah.
So and it
And
flies
it's like,
over everyone's head. No one thinks
because-
about it.
It's because everyone's addicted.
No, and
like so many people.
It's so common
Yeah.
and no one. Yeah.
Theo Vaughn, I was listening to a podcast he did with Joe Rogan, and two elite Mount Rushmore podcasters, by the way.
Yeah. Beside us, obviously.
Of course, there's Spitball, you know. There's the guys over at Spitball, of
There's
course.
50 piles of crap, and then there's them.
Then there's Rogan and Theo. But anyways, Theo was talking about, and Joe Rogan was also saying this, and they're both intellectual in their own ways. They were talking about how the first generation that was addicted to cigarettes like didn't know that that was a bad thing. They were all just doing it because it was like cool, and they just like started doing it.
Yep.
We don't know the effects of being addicted to your phone, and that's like a real thing, and we're living in it. Isn't that like
1000%.
crazy?
Yeah.
Like you can go like, I know people that are like stressed out. Shout out Lily. Like she'll just like get stressed out, take a TikTok break like it's a smoke break, and come right
Yeah.
back into it.
Yeah.
Just like refresh new person. It's like, whoa.
That's
do you
what I
do
felt
that?
you guys were just doing. Like while I was talking, you guys.
No.
were like,
I'm always locked in.
For sure.
You have 100% on the pod.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good point though.
Who do you know in your life that's like badly addicted to your phone? Can't say yourself.
It's gonna be my younger sisters, and they've grown up to be
Ooh.
iPad kids. I get on my parents all the time about this.
That's
I'm
scary.
like, you can't just give them the iPad every time they break down and cry.
For sure.
You know, that's just not how it works. You know, so
Yeah.
I think they're gonna grow up. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know.
I would say Kylie, my girlfriend, for the listeners, and my little brother.
Yeah.
My little brother, big time.
Mm.
He like won't get off Minecraft, Roblox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if video games are different.
Well, yeah,
No,
because the phone's
but
like
it's on
in a
the-
social interaction though. Like I
but-
could just phone right now.
But like he's
Yeah.
so socially awkward because
Oh, you think
of
so?
the lack of like social awareness he has because of the technology that he's using
Yeah.
all the time.
It's all the same in that aspect.
We were in Florida last year, and
All he was doing is
showed
sitting
up.
under the tree.
Well, when
on-
he was in the hot tub with us in Florida, I actually thought that he was maybe 8, 9, 10 years old.
Yeah.
And then I found out he was like about to go into high school, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then like once I actually started to talk to him, I was like, oh, he's in 8th grade high school, whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Sure.
But mine's my mom. I mean, I'll be sitting
Really?
there telling her a whole life story, and
Yeah.
she'll look up and be like, I was listening. That's the worst part, the gaslighting.
That's my parents are allergic to technology, so I can't relate.
She's like, you were talking about, and it's like something I said 30 minutes ago. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yep, that's it.
Cool. We are just rolling with the topics here. It's a good question though.
Yeah, no,
Phones
it's
and
something I
addictions
think
great.
about a lot,
Yeah.
actually. Like, I'll find myself in class just sitting there just being like, well, maybe not, class is a bad example.
Yeah.
Because, like, everyone's trying to get out of class.
Yeah.
But, like, I'll, like, find myself in social interactions. Maybe, like, we're having people over to the room. There's always, like, that one person that's like, oh, yeah, one sec.
Yeah.
They just look down,
Mhm.
you know?
I've come to a realization today, I think. Like we're in like the dog days of winter right now.
Sure.
It's as cold as it gets. There's no really light at the end of the tunnel of good weather coming up. Like
Mhm.
we're not practicing outside forever. But like people like we know would like they say they'd rather live in Florida year round, right? Hot weather all the time, no complaints there. But I make the argument that there's times in the year where you're tired of summer and you're kind of looking forward to the vibey, the snow, the vibes of winter,
Mhm.
the vibes of Christmas time. And you don't get that in like the southern states, you know what I mean? And today I realized like that feeling's over and I want summer to be here. Or at least spring, you know? Give me that like 50-degree sweater weather out practice on the field. That
Yeah,
hit me today.
I would say I'm almost there.
That hit me today. And like in the fall, when it was like really humid and sticky out, I'm like, all right, bring winter. Like, let's get on that
Well,
winter break grind.
I wanted fall. Fall came late, and it was really short-lived this year.
Yep.
I
Mhm.
wanted some fall. I like a fall.
It got
Yeah.
too cold too quick.
Yeah, I love when it's like shorts or sweats.
Sure.
I love that. I love that problem.
Sure.
But I mean, me and Dylan are enjoying hot chocolate right now.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
that's what winter
unfortunately, I
brings,
can't have
dude.
I
it
can't do
with
that
me.
in Florida.
Name.
Can't enjoy hot
dude.
chocolate in Florida.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like you can't look out the window, see it snowing. Uh-oh. That
Who is
was
it?
me.
Who just dinged? We all looked. See, it happened.
You
You just dinged.
You are addicted.
You just dinged all over. Oh,
No, well, I got to turn my ringer off now. I turned it off on my laptop.
dinged all over the pod, dude.
All right. Laptop's closed.
I heard another notification come through there.
All right. Dang, what was I saying? Train of thoughts lost.
And see, and now you're so addicted that you have no idea what we're doing.
And I'll pick up
You guys
where
are
we
right.
left off because this is why I said I always wanted to live in Kentucky or Tennessee,
Okay.
where you can get Chicago-ish weather,
Yep.
but slightly warmer, but not too hot like it will get in Florida in the middle of summer.
Agreed.
And you get fall for longer.
You're
down there.
giggling.
Every time he taps, I can hear it in my headset. And I'm
Oh,
like-
really?
It's like the littlest tap. I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
it feels like I feel it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
you,
but I appreciate having 4 seasons. And, like,
absolutely.
people that
Yeah.
like, I can get it. Maybe when you're really old, you're like, all right, I'm done with that
Yeah.
stuff. Sure. But like, I would want to live somewhere where I can get 4.
Yep.
And then travel when I need to. If it's really brutal, like tomorrow it's -1,000,000 outside,
Yeah.
just I'll go to Texas that day or something. I don't know. Like,
I've always said like the brutal winters make the summer worth it, and vice versa. Like,
absolutely. The
the
dog days
summers
of summer.
make the winter more enjoyable,
Mhm.
and you don't get like the experiences of like I don't know sledding, being out in the snow, like the cold experiences anywhere else. And I feel like that those are some nostalgic moments in there. Like kind of made me who I am. You know, in the
you get
winters
a-
and the summers.
Yeah, when you get asked like, what's your favorite season? I feel like everyone always says the summer or the winter because it's like the two sides of the spectrum.
I'm a fall guy.
Fall and spring need to get more love.
I'm a fall guy personally.
Yeah.
The leaves falling. My birthday's in the fall. I like October playoff sports. You know.
The B-Day free agent signing to the fall for you was big for that. Like if my B-Day signed in the fall, I might say that too. But my B-Day signed for the summer.
I'm getting lost here.
I'm getting lost here. What are we talking about?
You chose your birthday, right? You came out on October. You didn't come out in June. So you signed to the fall.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Fall's your squad.
I do think without my birthday, I'd still be a fall guy.
Imagine if Halloween was a free agent.
makes it better.
Just moved to the winter. It's like, what?
That'd be horrible.
Wow. Yeah, he's on like a million-year contract. So
Winter's just like the Dodgers, and they just signed Christmas. Like they're pairing Halloween and 4th of July. Just in the
no love for summer, man. They got July 4th. He's gonna good as gone. You know.
Yeah. It's like the Lakers.
More like the Dodgers. I'd say,
that's
for sure.
crazy. Yeah. Opinions on Kyle Tucker? Anybody?
Overpaid,
Horrible.
but you can't blame him.
It might be the worst contract in all of sports ever.
60
mil
I don't know.
for a guy without a jawline? And I'm a guy without a jawline?
Irrelevant, but, carry on. I
He played at the same level as Cody Bellinger and is less versatile.
was going to bring that up. Cody Bellinger had arguably a better season.
Aaron Judge is making 40 mil next year.
Bargain. Compared to all these other contracts, bargain.
It's unreal.
Yep.
So after the Kyle Tucker, I don't know why it took me to Kyle Tucker's contract to say, MLB needs
A floor?
a floor's hard because, if you're the Tampa Bay Rays or the Rockies and you're just not signing people because you're trying to tank or whatever they're trying to do, you're just going to overpay the bad players you have.
Yeah.
So I feel like the floor's confusing too.
But what do you do if there's a cap and you set the cap at a number, but the Dodgers are already $200 million over it?
They're grandfathered in, but I feel like maybe a max contract could happen. Because in MLB The Show, I know I'm giving a shout out to a video game, but MLB The Show, you can't sign someone for more than 35. So the guys that get the best deal, it's 12 years, 35 mil a year.
Yeah.
What if they just did a max contract? Not a max salary cap. You could still sign everybody to 35 mil.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't really thought into it, so that's not my proposal.
If you put the max contract out there, what do you do with everyone else's contract that's already over?
Grandfather them, I guess.
But the thing is, a floor doesn't affect that. It doesn't, you don't have to change anything. Teams just have to sign more people or more money, spend more money. And that would help a team like the Sox. That's,
the Dodgers
I'd be
are
excited
still the
for
Dodgers at the end of the day.
Yeah, 100%. But it would help.
I feel like you can't grandfather them in, though, because that would be unfair to other teams. Other players are still going to want to go to the Dodgers if they're still making the same amount of money. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, the Dodgers just did it right. Any team can do this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The Dodgers made back the Shohei money already.
In the first year.
In the first day.
You know what I read today? Kyle Tucker and Shohei are being combined paid this year.
Yeah.
$3 million. Shohei's getting 2. Tucker's getting 1. Tucker, before spring training, gets $64 million signing bonus. But so that doesn't technically count. But yeah.
Other teams can play that game too.
Anybody can.
Yeah. So everyone's dogging on the Dodgers, making it a stereotype. It's other teams can do this too. I think the Dodgers are smart in that aspect.
266 with a batting 266 with a 377 OBP, slugging 464 gets you $60 million.
I don't know.
What should those numbers be to get 60 mil? Batting 600?
It should be Shohei. You should be a two-way player. EP, my buddy at home, thinks Shohei's not worth. No player's worth $700 million. And I'm like,
right.
That's BS because Shohei made that and then some in the first year. He's worth double that. You know what I mean?
I feel like Juan Soto doesn't get enough hate for that bad deal too, because he also doesn't play good D.
15 years for slightly above average bat.
Still better than Tucker.
He's the 800 mil man.
Still better than Tucker's deal though. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, because it's 15 years.
Yeah, he could Anthony Rendon it out.
Yeah, Soto's always been a dog though. And after the season Tucker had, I don't know where you get $60 million from. I don't know who cranked that number out.
Booing Kyle Tucker at Wrigley this summer. Booing. Man. Me and my dad don't just throw boos out. We don't do that lightly. We booed this guy.
You gotta earn the boo.
And the crazy thing is, all these little kids at the Cubs games are all like, PCA, Kyle Tucker, And there was this lady sitting next to me at the first game that he got booed, and this lady's like, "So we boo him now?" And I was like, "You don't watch this team, do you?" Yeah.
You're cranking numbers over here. What do you got?
I am. I'm just thinking.
Uh-oh.
His Kyle Tucker's contract is slightly worth, or it's about 9 years of Soto's contract. So you're paying Soto the same price for 6 more years compared to if Kyle Tucker were to sign.
I see
a
what
9
you're
year.
saying. I think you
Soto's also
explained that
younger.
confusingly, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but they're putting up the same stats. And
No.
Tatis-
Soto's just better.
Tatis is getting paid $100 million more, but he's playing for like 6 more years, I think. I don't know.
Did he get that contract before the steroid thing?
He got 300.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
300. It was like right after it, I think, because everyone was like,
was
"Whoa,
it?
he just signed his deal."
I don't know.
340 for 11, I think, was it? You might need to check me on the years.
yeah,
It's 340.
I'm
I
not
know
sure.
that.
That sounds right.
And I know. Well, I know the money's right. I don't know the year.
No, that sounds right.
340
sounds
for
right.
11,
Yeah.
and then Tucker just got 4 for 240.
that's what I was implying. If they signed him for the same price at 9 years, he's making what Soto's making, like just like that.
Tatis isn't even all that. I don't blame the Dodgers for being what they are, but also I don't blame teams like the mediocre teams like the Diamondbacks or whatever for not giving one guy $60 million a year. Like, because I wouldn't.
I don't.
If I had that money, I wouldn't give Kyle Tucker.
I would
$60
give
million
it
a
if
year.
it was Judge or Shohei, because I think those guys can truly like change like the direction of an organization. Dude, Kyle Tucker's making almost just as much as the entire White Sox payroll. Like 60, it's around 6, it's mid 60s after Luis was traded, right? So it's just crazy to think about. Puts it in perspective. Like that's just how crazy that contract is.
Do we know the money of the White Sox deal? Are the White Sox covering any of that?
No, that was a big W that the Mets are eating all $20 million.
That's awesome.
But here's the thing.
You love this deal then.
It took trading Robert and getting down to the lowest payroll in Major League Baseball to decide to spend on free agents. That's what Chris Scott said. We're open to spending now. We're going to be active. Why didn't you trade Robert at the beginning of the offseason to be in more like of the deep water of free agency, like where the big dogs are?
Who would
Not
you
saying
have
we're going to
wanted?
sign a Kyle Tucker.
And who would've gone?
Emaye was $20 million a year. We could have had a better offer to that guy if we traded Robert earlier and got his salary off the books. If that's really what Chris Getz is worried about, is the money. And it's not him, it's Jerry who doesn't want to spend. But, like, you just got to deal with the cards you're dealt, But there's other free agents. Like, we're going to sign Harrison Bader and Jose Quintana and call it a day because that's who's left. But if you traded Robert earlier in the offseason, got the money off the books, I feel you could have signed a lot better. Impactful players. We're winning 70 games.
Yeah.
I don't even think you guys are going to get Bader.
Probably not.
Yeah.
That'd just be the ideal, but
I feel like there's
Yeah.
a lot of teams that need a third and fourth outfielder.
we have the worst outfield depth in the MLB right now. If you look at the
Mike Talkman comeback season.
he's a
For
free
the
agent.
north side.
He's a free agent.
Yeah, to the
Okay.
north
in the
side,
north side,
baby.
yeah.
I want, you know what I actually really want? And like, unfortunately, I feel like the pod listeners don't know ball like this, but Miguel Andujar, come to the north side of Chicago, baby.
I'm kind of unfamiliar with his baseball.
Dude, he
I'm
hit like
also
314 last year for no reason.
You also that was a small sample size though.
It was like 100 games.
Was it really?
Yeah, because
That's enough
At
of a
first, I
sample
read the stats, but the stats were better. I'll pull up his baseball reference. I read the stats, and the stats were better when I was yelling at you in your room the other day. And you
Yeah.
were like, "Well, the White Sox aren't going to sign him because they're line upset,"
Yeah.
But no, I was very impressed, and the fact that he's a free agent, I feel like he gets sneaky money. He's probably waiting for Suarez to sign, which I kind of forgot he existed. There's a guy that hit 50 home runs that just doesn't have a team.
Hey, Eugenio.
Yeah.
I thought Ranger in my head for a second, but
Yeah, I did.
Red Sox. Eugenio Suarez is still available. I don't know, man.
He's like a hit or miss guy, Like, he's not going to put up 50 home runs.
He can
again.
hit at Wrigley though. Hates the Cubs.
He is like 34. Like what? How many years is he gonna get? 3?
He wants 3. That's the rumors. They talked about it on Locked On Cubs.
He's like the last big cat out there, right? Everyone wants to
for the
get him
hitters.
out.
Yeah, for the hitters.
For the hitters, there's like him, Bader.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count Andujar, but I was impressed. Like last year in, he had 322 at bats, and he hit. Wait, sorry.
Wasted time here. We
Yep,
gotta have these
I know.
numbers up.
My
People are clicking off as we speak.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, he hit 318 last year he slugged 470. Like, dude, that's
That gets
good
it
enough.
done.
Yeah,
how many
44 RBIs, 10 homers in 321.
So that's about half the season.
And we have Matt Shaw. And, I mean, you could talk about the White Sox, too. He could start on the White Sox. But, like, we have Matt Shaw. We have Bregman. He's not going to play a lot. But for that bench depth, he is gold. And you're not going to pay him a lot. It's Miguel Andujar.
Yeah. I don't know if Matt Shaw would get the amount of playing time you think on the White Sox because our infield's.
Well,
I like
Shaw's
our
not
rotation.
going to the White Sox. I was
Well,
talking about Andujar.
Oh, you're talking about Andujar. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sorry, I got confused there. But
Does Bregman start on the White Sox?
now we got Vargas. Bregman's
facts.
sitting. Yeah, he's sitting
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah.
Do you have MVs, LVs, rookies for your week?
Oh, yeah. Like, let's have the guest.
Yeah, take it away.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna start with my LV.
Oh,
It's gonna be Cam Buckley.
wow, people.
Yeah,
Reasons. Need reasons.
Well, for one, he was really pissing me off in pickoffs today.
Oh,
Is that a swear?
No, pissing
Okay.
off. No.
I had to check.
Nicole, swear check. Is that a swear?
Good or bad?
Pissing off?
Okay.
We got a thumbs up. All right,
Okay.
sweet.
Miguel said. Sorry. No
Okay.
mind.
Well, so back to what I was
All right,
saying.
scratch that.
Brain fart. All right.
Yeah.
He
Continue.
was really irritating me during pickoffs today because he wasn't taking the drill seriously, and I
Yeah.
was actually trying to get legit reps in, and it was irritating me.
Mm.
Number two, he keeps taking all my money in cards. Poker, 31, Mexican poker, doesn't matter.
Your Monopoly money. Of course.
He's taking
Of course, yeah.
no. My gambling money. My gambling money.
Yeah.
He's taking it.
Yeah, I haven't
What
beat
else?
Cam.
What
in
else
my-
about Cam?
in my career?
Hey, but you know what? He just saved you, kind of.
Kind of. 6'7", we'll get into it
Cam-
another time.
Cam came in clutch the other day, so that's sick.
And MV. I didn't really think about this one, to be honest. I kind of just.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'm just gonna respect what was said and carry on.
It's an ongoing investigation.
Okay.
Can't say more.
Oh,
Yeah.
it clicked. This is
Yeah.
a PG pod, people. I'm sorry. Continue.
I'm just trying to think of the
MV?
MV. Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I hate the. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Blackhawks.
Okay. 4.
MV of the week.
Let's just say in one way or another, they made me some money.
Okay, so this guy has a
This
lifestyle
guy's a
that he lives.
degenerate.
And
It's a life-
was there
Yeah.
anything new that you tried this week that you've never done? Did you play a rookie this week, or did you just kind of go to the vets?
Not really this week, but I would say
Okay.
last week it would be 31, I guess, because
Okay, wow. So this guy, all
We got
he
a
does,
common theme here.
so starting pitcher of the Concordia Cougs, Dylan Scott.
Yeah.
NCAA, I do not
Dude.
gamble.
I was just gonna say that, dude.
Just make sure your NIL knows everything that you do.
Yep.
Submit it to a
Actually,
compliance officer.
I got another MV. NIL money has
Yeah, the NIL,
also
dude.
paid pretty big this week.
Have you been checking that, Kyle? Because I
What?
got $40 last week for just being an athlete.
Yeah, I got 45
I don't have an
as of today. Ooh, you're missing out on money. It's free
Dude,
money.
I cash out at least once a month.
Yeah, once a month it's like $30.
Dude,
Just like
freshman
that.
year,
That's
for
like
some reason it was only 20.
that's
Now
like
it's
one
good.
Chipotle bowl for you.
Dude, I've
but-
like never been told to set it up or have been addressed about it.
Well,
I think
you know
you're in
what?
our club. You're in our club. I'm
I
pre-
feel like
pretty
seeing your
certain.
name multiple times
Yeah.
in there.
I don't have the app, so
I think if you download the app, you'd have an account.
it's the wrong Kyle Connolly. Yeah, maybe I don't know.
All right, so Dylan, I feel like we should probably question the new guy here.
Hmm.
What at CUC would you say is better and worse with the new regime, the new coaching staff? We kind of covered the new coaches in episode 1,
Okay.
maybe dabbled in episode 2. So what do you like better? What do you like worse about this new setup?
Okay, well, personally, because I'm a pitcher, we're more defensive minded now,
Yeah.
I feel like. And as a pitcher, that's what I love to see because, like, 20 unearned runs behind my name last year didn't, like,
With
Sure.
X
it didn't
at
count.
shortstop.
Yeah, it didn't count against
Yeah.
me in any way, but it
It's
sucked.
annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
sucked.
throw more pitches.
Like, my pitch count just goes up higher. It's like, it's annoying.
This is why I'm excited to have a hitter on the pod to see like the complete difference of this same question.
pitcher.
Now,
No, I know.
Oh.
Thank you, Cop.
Yeah.
Thank you.
he's
You're telling me
saying-
the starting
yeah.
pitcher is a pitcher. Thank you so much.
He's saying on the next pod he would love to have a hitter.
Clueless.
Clueless.
I just misheard you, bro. That is not. Drop in the comments. Is that cluelessness? No, I just misheard you. Continue.
What was your next question?
All
Sorry.
right, so yeah. So what's one thing that you like better? That was the defensive
Okay,
minded.
yeah.
And what's one thing that you think is worse with the new regime?
Murph sucks. Our assistant coach sucks.
Wow. I mean, am I editing this out? No, probably not.
All right.
You're not a hitter. You're not a
Dylan
hitter.
Scott
so
once again.
this is tough criticism, because
It's
you're not
just-
with him every day.
I feel like you haven't even talked to him.
Exactly. He hasn't benefited me in any way, and he's the head assistant coach.
Did Big
Like,
Man
That's also a
benefit you?
fair perspective,
Did Big Man?
But Big
Benefit you?
Man benefited me in so many ways, like
Okay.
mentally, at least.
Sure.
Toughness.
Like,
and
Yeah, I mean, at least in the mental aspect, maybe not so much physically, because, he didn't really work out or do anything with the pitchers
Yeah.
specifically.
Right.
But,
shoot.
Wow.
We're getting.
That's bold.
that-
That was great. That was heavy.
Dude.
That was
I
a
don't
lot.
even know what to describe that as, because, yeah. It's the. I mean, hey.
I've heard both sides of the Murph case.
Yep.
And I'm just willing to just see him out for a year.
See, I feel like when we talk about coaches and we always get in these debates, that's at the end of the day, that's what it is. We just got to see how they fare in a season.
Talk to me on June 12th.
and I can live with the season, see how it play. Maybe he is really good at his job.
Yeah.
Just not in the practice setting or training setting, I should say.
Sure.
Well,
but-
should he be intermixing with you though? Like, should he be talking to you? No. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like in the same time, like Nelly's a volunteer on the hitting and fielding side, and I feel like I hear from him plenty throughout the season or practice season.
These are good points, man. See, there's arguments to make on both
No,
sides.
and I'm just questioning.
yeah,
You know, I'm just-
and you're fair to question. I mean,
And I knew Murph was new to the team and organization this year.
yeah.
Took him about 4 weeks to learn my name though. That irritated me.
I don't know. I'm a pitcher, so I'm seeing it from your side too, but I don't know if I ever expected Murph to like be with the pitchers as much. You make a good point about Nelly though. I don't know.
What's something that you've seen better and worse about? Oh, wait, no, actually, you kind of already answered the better part about like Smitty defensive minded. What about like Smitty? What could he do better? What do you want more from him as the first year coach?
He's got to get more offensive minded. Just to win games, you got to score runs.
You just said that he was good because
No,
he wasn't.
no, I love that part about him as a pitcher, but he has to open up more. Like, I love that we're working on small ball right now.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna do that big time this year. Like we have to score.
I haven't worked on small ball once.
I think you're missing the early days on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
No. For like, you're saying small ball like bunting, right?
Yeah,
That's only outfielders. Only
No,
outfielders
well,
have been bunting.
that's fine.
And Southern the one day.
So,
No, I'm fine with the outfielders. Like people that are fast. I'm fine with them getting it down because we need to practice.
I think
Yeah.
if we played better small ball in the playoffs last year, I think we win a game at least. Like I feel like
Yeah.
there was just opportunities
Agreed.
wasted.
agreed.
That it was just like it got to the point where we were late in games in the 8th, 9th inning. It was like, all right, we got to let our big boys just do big boy stuff.
You know what? But during practices last season, did you think we needed to do more small ball?
No, but I was also so not. I didn't know what it looked like. Like Coach Connor always talked about like what it looked like and what it's going to look like. I didn't know what it looked like. Now I do. Now I know what the playoffs is like. I've
Yeah.
experienced it. Freshman year we missed,
Yeah.
which crazy. People don't talk about that a lot. How did with our lineup? Our pitching was all right, but like, how did we miss freshman year? It is harder to miss in the NAC, and we
to
just
make it-
decided to freaking miss.
I mean, our pitching wasn't average. It was bad. You can't have a team ERA of 6.5 and expect to go very far.
So
But
Wyatt, who was our starters? Wyatt, you, Dave.
Nope, Dave didn't even start until like the
He
last
started betting you.
the last quarter.
Yeah.
They were our second to last game.
Second, yeah. Well, no, not second to last game. That was
Second, or like
Lakeland and
like
CDub.
series though.
But yeah, no, it was later. It was in conference play.
I mean, you had Brady start a couple games.
Oh,
that
Brady was a starter out of the get go.
Brady McCleary, wow.
Wow.
Forgot about
didn't
that
last
name.
very long. Only about 3 games, I think he got. You had
Sure.
Sam Gordon had a couple spot starts. I think 2, maybe 3.
I just can't contribute to this conversation.
Right. No.
Jack
Stay out of it.
Jack Carroll. Jack Carroll maybe had 1, maybe 2.
Yeah. And they were like openers.
Yeah.
Like Norbert's type deal. So I guess moving forward to this season, you've
Mhm.
seen 2 seasons of missing the playoffs. You've seen making the playoffs with a written in the stone lineup last year. I mean, it was in Sharpie. It wasn't even in pencil. This year, you have a lineup that's very more penciled in. There's question marks in the outfield. There's question marks in the DH, like corner infield roles. Even up the middle, there's like reliability issues offensively. With our pitching this year, it would be really hard to miss the playoffs. How are we feeling about the lineup?
I think the lineup can get it done.
I think it can get it done.
I mean, we're not going to be hitting homers left and right like we did the last 2 years. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But
I think. Oh,
Jinx.
Jinx. You first. I'm not
Okay.
gonna interrupt.
I think that we can still score 8+ runs any given day, and our pitching staff is going to hold anything under 4, and we win a lot of games.
All right, I was about to ask you, like, what's the number of runs?
I think anything under 4, we can win 20.
Ooh.
How many games did we have?
Indeed.
24, right?
24 and 16.
I think we could win 24 games if we hold teams to under 4 runs every time.
I think our conference is weak. I think our staff is really good on the pitching side. And something we're not mentioning is like the defensive improvement, I think, is going to be there.
And that's why I'm saying I love the defensive side that Smitty's going for, because we led the NAC in errors last year.
That is not going to be the case this year.
If you guys didn't know that, now you do.
Yeah.
We led the NAC in errors last year.
I mean, yeah, we were actually up in all of D3 baseball. We weren't at the top, but like
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
up there.
No,
100%, man. It was
Um,
bad.
I mean,
And I'm pretty sure X led the NAC in errors last year.
I know he led our team in errors for sure. I don't know about NAC, and he didn't even play the entire season.
No, I mean, that was such a revolving door.
But
And I love how he looks in the outfield. And
Yeah.
I don't know if MATC sucks or if our defense was just really, really good that day. I'm really hoping that's how it
I'm
looks
really excited
throughout the
about
season,
X on
man.
the bases and in the outfield.
he looks
I'm
great.
Really excited
He
about
looks
that.
great running. When
X
we're
looks
in,
great.
He's faster than Buckley.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
no,
And Buck's like, no. And I'm
So-
like, dude, you need to see him run.
40-yard dash, give me Buck, but around the bases, X is shifty as hell.
Buck complains about his hamstring every other day.
He does.
No, I'm giving it to X these days.
I don't know. Buck and X both have hamstrings made of yarn. So
Yarn.
Maybe you just have bad hamstring.
That's hilarious.
Maybe that's just the case when you're fast. Is that just
maybe
the case?
I'll ask Austin.
I
You're
never had
fast?
a hamstring problem.
Is Austin fast?
Austin's really fast and really shifty.
Yeah.
I think he gets out of if he
pickle.
gets in a pickle.
Dude, you gotta
this year,
watch him
I
in
think he
rundowns.
gets out of it.
You got to
Interesting.
watch him in the rundowns we do.
Dude, I'm like I'm not first.
Yeah.
So,
he gets out
like,
of
I'm
it.
No,
there.
but like
quick.
you're not watching it. Like
No,
when
I-
you're on the sideline watching it, it's like he's quick.
And he's giving it his all because
Yeah.
like, he's new to this team.
Yeah,
you
when
know?
you're new to a team, like eyes are on you, man.
Yeah.
And like I'm watching him hit, I'm watching him do this and that, and like I'm trying to like learn him,
Mhm.
and I'm very confused on who he is, baseball profile player wise.
Have you guys talked about Austin joining the team?
On the pod? No.
No, not on the pod.
What's up, Austin?
He
Yeah.
will help this team.
I agree. He will.
No, he makes
Ooh,
our team better.
got really
Yeah.
loud right there.
You got closer to the mic.
I know I did. I sat up.
Yeah.
I think in a Florida scenario where Ben Teachin's on third base and
Oh yeah,
you need to score and not get big man thrown out of the game, I think we score that run and it's a tie
Dude.
ball game.
Yeah.
If Austin's on the team last year, big man doesn't get tossed. Big man doesn't miss MSOE. We win one of the MSOE games. We win the NAC.
What a domino effect that is.
And, we win game 1 too. Not to brag, but I did go like 7-1 earned run that game.
Pulls the
And-
receipt up.
Yeah.
And
He's got his den receipt.
we had a really good chance of winning that game and we lost it in the top of the ninth.
I never thought of it that way. Like, BT was our pinch runner. you know? So, nothing against BT, but
I mean,
like,
we had a win that season
yeah.
with
We did.
Austin
Funniest
on the
thing
bases.
is the JV team had the same thing happen with BT running.
Wow.
It happened
didn't
later
he
in
get
the
hurt
season.
one game?
Yeah, that's how
same
he did
play.
it.
Yeah.
It was the same play.
Yeah.
Not to brag, but I got intentionally walked for that all to happen
Mm.
on the JV squad.
Yeah.
3 intentional walks last year, guys. Not
So
counting.
BT
but-
should be blaming you for that injury.
No, he pinch ran for. Oh no, it probably was me. I have a feeling that I was on first.
I don't know. Wasn't there.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
I'm a varsity
Yeah, because
player.
you guys are so good for
Yep.
me,
Well,
right?
yeah, just varsity player
I
day
can't
one.
wait
Can't
to play
relate.
the JV games this year.
Well, let's hope you don't have to.
You think
Ellie said I don't, but I have a feeling I'm going to be catching some of them.
dumb question incoming? You think like the full team's gonna travel? You
Not
think,
to all of them. They only travel to the ones that like you're forced to. So at home,
like home games, yeah.
at home you have to, and then in Florida you have to.
Yeah.
But like the away ones are just the squad.
Okay. I didn't know if that was like a big man thing or if like Smitty's gonna change it.
Oh, you're saying
travel to like we
traveled to like Lakeland.
No, because a JV game's a night.
Oh, you're just talking about specifically JV games.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think the whole team will travel.
We're covering the JV squad because there's other podcasts that cover the Concordia varsity squad.
The reason I thought you were talking about like the top dogs is because other teams don't do that. Like Ben U, Aurora.
Yeah.
They like if you don't play, you don't travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a catcher will travel for the bullpen.
Mm-hmm.
Pinch runners, but like the pitchers that don't play, the Mike Jones of the squad.
Yeah.
Mike Jones in the dorm.
Mm-hmm.
I like that we travel everybody.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's great.
For sure.
Great team morale.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
That was a turnoff when I visited Aurora, and they were like, "We don't travel everyone."
And there are moments where you find yourself where Manis is pinch hitting.
Yeah.
And like imagine if he didn't strike out there and he came through. That's the coolest moment of his life.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I mean, like I
Yeah, maybe.
vibed,
It's probably like in a casino. That's probably the
He's
coolest
probably in
moment.
one right now. I wouldn't be surprised.
but like I vibed with like guys like Dax and Malachi last year, and like they're not traveling. You know, if we
Yeah.
didn't travel everyone, so
Right.
No,
I've
I
seen
agree.
both those guys play varsity games. I don't know what you're talking about.
true. We have 10 minutes left before the hour mark, which is our end. Do we want to move off the ball subject and talk like, I don't know, something else, or
What do you got?
Ooh, I got one.
that's what I'm talking about?
May I? Good, better, best, this.
'Kay.
Class getting canceled. Finding $20 or the perfect Chipotle bowl. We're going to go to the guest first. Good, better, best, that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with class can cancel as good.
Mm.
Best Chipotle bowl of my life. Better.
Wow.
And because I'm gonna tell you.
Here we go.
Because when I was changing, so in case you don't know, Concordia Hall, where we all live together, has we have communal washer and dryers.
Yeah.
And every now and then you get someone that leaves their clothes in the dryer for way too long
Goodness.
when you're trying to use it.
I'm that guy.
I know where it's going.
Just saying.
And I'm changing someone's laundry because I want to use the dryer. So I'm taking theirs out and putting mine in. And I take out the lint pan to because I don't want lint in my clothes, obviously.
Of course.
And I happened to find a $5 bill in there.
Whoa.
Which-
I watched you find $1 the other day. This guy's profiting.
Yeah, no, I'm $6 profit in the laundry room, believe it or not.
That's crazy.
Um,
But finding a $20 bill is better than a Chipotle bowl? The best bowl of your life.
yeah, but you know what I could do with that $20? I could buy the best bowl of my life.
No, but you don't know. That's a risk.
I got to chime in here. Like,
What up, Kyle?
here's the argument. All right, I would agree. The good is the class getting canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now the question is the best Chipotle bowl of your life worth more than $20?
Yes.
You tell me. You spent $24 on one bowl.
All
so
right, that was one time carne asada limited time offer. I got double, and they charged me an extreme amount. I don't know how that came to be, but when I get double chicken and guac, which is my usual bowl, it's around 17. So best bowl ever?
For an extra $3? Yes.
The answer is yes for
Yep.
me at least.
Thank you.
I love Chipotle. Like, don't get me wrong, great place to eat, but I could
taking the
do
20
without
bucks.
it. Yeah, I could do without it.
Fair.
But also, you got to remember, it's not just that you found $20. It's the finding $20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The feeling of euphoria you get.
I was so excited when I pulled that $5 bill out of the lint pan, and it's just $5. I was like, oh, that's a 31 buy-in. I was like, that's what I said in my head. I was like, I could turn this into $20.
I think the question I ask myself to figure this one out is, what feeling do I feel when class gets canceled? What feeling do I feel when I find $20? And what feeling do I feel when I get that Chipotle bowl? And I tell the most people about my Chipotle bowl over the $20. Like when I'm like, dude, I just had the best bowl of my life. You're hearing about that over, I just found $20.
You are?
Yeah, I tell more people about the bowl than I did about the $20.
I would tell him about the $20.
See, I'm also gonna tell
But
him about the 20.
My answer still doesn't change,
Sure.
but I would tell him about the $20 because I think that means more in the moment. But after the fact, dude, when that Chipotle bowl sits, you're
Oh.
very appreciative.
You go the next day and you're like, wow.
Probably.
See,
And
like
It's never the
we
same.
got
spend that $20.
we got Chipotle yesterday though, and
Yeah.
It was good.
I thought mine was great personally, but like I don't see a world where it can get much better than that. Like they didn't make me pay for my double chicken that I got. You know,
See,
And that Chipotle on Lake is great. Shout out to the workers over on Lake.
yeah.
hooking me up with about $3.50 off. By the way,
They don't clean up the Chipotle one bit.
No,
Never.
no sanitation over there.
There's always chairs flipped over. There's homeless people in the corner. But the food itself is insane.
Oh, I prefer the one on Harlem, but
too
I
far
don't
of a
know.
drive.
I
Sure.
think it's worth it.
Better parking lot.
I went there after the PCA camp, and I like drove by campus, and I was like, "Hey, I'm at Concordia," you know.
After the PCA camp was actually the free bowl.
Yes, that's why I went.
Yes,
That's why I went.
correct.
I
Ooh.
brought a Christmas sweater in my car just for that. So
Dylan Scott, who on the Concordia baseball team? Sorry, we're back.
it's fine.
Who's your pick to click? Who's your dark horse? Like who are you riding with this team this year on this team?
You know,
I love that this is wrapping up the pod. This is great.
Yeah, I just
It's a
wanted
great
like
question.
give me your take. Like I'm gonna tail
in
this
my predictable starting lineup, is that what you're asking?
anything. It could be
Okay.
like your sneaky pinch hitter, I guess. Like what's your take
I
on
think
a guy?
I think now that Xavier is in the outfield and he is comfortable in the spot that he likes because that's where he played in high school. And
Is that right?
And we converted him to a shortstop.
I didn't know this.
And then we sent him back.
We
Wow.
converted him to a shortstop, and now that he's back to playing center, the spot that he actually really likes to be in,
hmm
I think he is going to have a really good season.
I'm buying the stock.
Offensively,
Both.
I need to see more
think-
swings. I haven't really seen, and granted, lives are next week. I haven't
Yeah.
seen many guys swing.
I'm buying the stock of X. I was gonna say he's the X factor. No pun intended.
Ooh, I like that name.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I.
Yeah.
That was what I was gonna say, but
X factor means that if he's bad, we suck, which I don't think that's the case. But still,
I think he's a pivotal part to succeeding. And when he's on, I think he'll be a very important part of this team. So that's my take.
wow.
Yeah.
You're buying the X factor.
I'm buying the X factor.
Yep.
That's great. I like that.
I think Lacardi can be huge
Now
for
they're
our
just talking
pitching
about
staff.
the closure role for him.
Yeah,
That's a big role
like
for a
that.
freshman.
we don't have like a solidified closer right now.
I think if anyone, it would be you or Lil KB.
Well, there's also like
KB.
your Jack Linko too.
There's the
That's it.
Jack Linko. You know, KP like kind of falls under the wraps. Like people kind of forget about
I mean,
him.
Lil
I
KB
love,
hit an
I love
86.
him cleaning up the seventh inning when someone sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like he's never been not good.
Whatever role
Yeah.
that is, it's just because he's just like, screw it. He doesn't
Yeah.
say that.
100%, man.
But
He just like doesn't care. Like he's like,
In a good way.
Yeah.
it's like
He's like Goody.
exactly like Goody, just
Shout out Goody.
a little smarter.
what that
Actually,
answer,
a lot smarter. A lot smarter.
that answer you gave, was that more you think Lacardi's going to be good, or if Lacardi's good, the Cougs are this? Because he's saying that X is going to be good.
I think Lacardi's going to be good.
Okay, because like I want to say, like Josiah King, if he's good, that takes the Cougs to another level. Because that's true.
Okay, I
Right.
should title Lacardi as a sleeper.
Okay,
then.
there you go. Like people don't know his name, they should.
They're going to.
They
When
will.
you guys were freshmen and playing for the first time, I know me personally, the lights were bright,
Yeah.
especially like pinch hitting in important spots. Though your first start, I'm
I-
sure you were freaking out.
Opening day starter my freshman year, and I was crapping myself.
There you go.
It's scary. It is scary to
Yeah.
play. You think D3 baseball doesn't matter, but like it's just so scary. You have to be one of those guys that are stupid like Ranella to just like perform good during it.
Yeah.
This is
So,
true.
You give Lacardi the ball in the ninth inning, like he might Brad Keller it in the wild card series and start stopping the clock.
Yeah.
you know?
I came in
Right.
in a pretty comfortable situation.
Yeah.
It was like the second game of a doubleheader, first two games of the season, or second game of the season, I should say. But it was after you,
Mhm.
and I think it was a tie game where we were up by one, and I had to hold it, but it wasn't like crazy. So I was shaking up there for sure. First collegiate appearance, could have been a lot worse though. So that was
Yeah.
my experience.
I'm
But
glad I was able to put you in a good spot.
I like watching the freshmen like try college baseball for the first time because I
Mhm.
remember what I was thinking.
some crap their pants, some like kind of rise to the occasion. You know?
There was an at bat in Florida I had. It was my second at bat ever. It was nighttime, like pitch black,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't remember just not even seeing the ball and looking at Coach Connor scared, and then he like smiled like, "Oh yeah, this is fun, isn't it?" And I was like so scared, and I drew a walk, and I just never saw the ball, Like,
Yeah.
never once.
That's sweet.
Peckham is a great example of one of those guys that rises to the occasion.
Yeah.
As we've seen in our live scrimmages, like on our inter squad games.
Yep.
He murders baseballs.
I'm really excited for Peckham.
He gives off like a stoic, like composed vibe.
Yeah.
He's
he
not
moves really
going
well behind
crazy.
the plate.
Yep.
Like when I'm watching him move, I'm like, wow.
Not to like
this is real.
like sorry JT, but like catching strays, like that's someone who doesn't, moves kind of nervously. Like those are some of the freshmen like examples of it's gonna take time.
Some freshmen are nervous to go into the scrimmage for the first time.
No shame,
I
JT.
was.
No shame, because I was horrible in my first scrimmage. I was
100%.
I got to hit off.
It took me until the spring to throw strikes.
Dude, he pitched fine in the fall, actually.
Yeah.
It's
JT
just the way
JT
he
got
moves
me
on the
out.
field. You can tell he's nervous.
So, yeah, and that happens to a lot of people.
Absolutely.
There was a pitch on the
No-
Rapsodo that was
no problem with
76, and it registered as a fastball, and he got me out on it.
To put this in perspective, I'm not sure if Dom's nervous or
Which one?
Owens, our catcher,
Owens.
but he throws up before every game he plays. He
It's
throws
like
up.
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a nervous thing or if that's just like a ritual, like pull the trigger and
Something crazy is I was more nervous before my first like fall scrimmage than I was like
I remember
my
this.
first appearance.
Yeah.
I was pooping my pants, dude.
See, I feel like the freshmen this year are like, I've called them dumb. I'm 3 for 3 on pods. The freshmen this year are like dumb. Where like I feel like the Piscottis of it when his time does come next year.
Yeah.
Like he'll be fine, but like in the scrimmages when we had like Conrad and like I remember who else Licardi,
Chris
and
Stefano
all the
threw.
Chris Stefano. I remember being like, hey, like breathe out there, like
Yeah.
relax. Tipton, I remember like actually like Licardi, I was calling Gabe and he didn't even notice it at first. Like I was just like, hey Gabe, like
Not
calm
like
down,
he
like-
would know, but
Well, like, he didn't know Gabe, but he knew his name wasn't Gabe. Like when he got the ball
Okay.
back from me, he was like, he never even thought it, and like I was like, you're Gabe now. I was like, what? Now I love Licardi. I have so much more respect for him than I did back then.
I think this freshman class is a lot like our freshman class.
Yeah,
Is
it's
in-
dumb in a good way.
In the perspective of Caden Herman, Riley, Austin, when like the Caden and Riley were really bad under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Really bad. They were freaking out. They could not breathe. But then you get like people like Ferraro, for example. I don't remember a time where he was ever bad, like ever.
He just kind of did his thing.
Like he
Just does
just
it,
went
yeah.
out there and did it a lot like Licardi. And
Looks good doing it.
I think very good.
Mm-hmm.
But very relatable people and very relatable classes, and I'm excited because we have good arms coming out of our class.
And that's a great way to end the pod. We are
I'd like to shout out Nicole. Thank you, Nicole, again.
absolutely we
Yep, thank
went
you.
over on time a little bit.
Yep.
Hour 3 minutes. Great talking ball on all aspects, gentlemen.
Yep.
For Dylan Scott, this was his first, maybe not last episode.
I hope not. It was a pleasure.
Yes, I'm the only one clapping.
Clap, clap, clap.
There we
clap.
go. There we go. All right. I don't know how Spitball out.